Hi guys, I just wanted to say hello because Cynthia was like, well, where's the link? So I'm on, but I'm going to, I put on my makeup and I'm going to put on costume because I was like, oh my God, today was a great costume. But I was like, I just wanted to see my real face. It has makeup on, but so that you remember, because it's like I've gone over the top so much. I'm going to take a little break after today. So I just want to say hello. And then I'll be right back, okay? Because it's organized together. I have notes for today, very many notes, many notes. So I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, don't fall. So, anyway, so happy Monday, everybody. So okay, so I'll be right back, okay? Yeah. If you just arrived, I'm going to take a little break. I put on my costume, put on my makeup and everything. I'm just gonna go. It's gonna be 1 minute. I'm gonna slip it on, okay? I'll be right back. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, Rose Taco Investigator. So, very special today, huh? Look, I'm a Christmas tree, huh? Yeah. Oh, hello. It was so funny because I was like, I look normal. I'll look kind of chic and glamorous. But the reality is this is me today, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So, this is... Oh my God. Whoa. Hello. Huh? Welcome. Look, look at this. I have a handcuffs. Oh, oh, oh. So, if it is what you say it is, I love it. I love it. So look. When I was little, I don't even know if you had this when you were learning how to swim. You had the things that you had to put on the side. I don't know if you have this here in the USA. But learning to swim, you have the thing is they put on the arm. Yeah, this is almost learning how to swim. Hello, here Emily. Welcome to Rose. Here's more. Welcome. Today we have conversations. So anyway. Oh, guys, it's so funny. Holly said this. Remember how Ivanka, she had her holiday, what is it called? Holiday arrangements. Yeah. I have to do, oh my God, it was so funny if I did a holiday arrangements. Today, I'd like to show you holiday arrangements. Yes. Holiday arrangements to make a better Christmas party. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh God! By the way, isn't it, okay? No offense, of course, but I think she's Jewish, right? I don't think you can have Christmas, right? I think right now she's Jewish. She said she converted. So yeah, I don't know. So I mean, right? It's kind of I don't know. I don't think she right. So yeah, no seriously, guys, because it's like No, it's what's so weird to me, and I don't know. This is like freaks me. I find this kind of gross. She and Jared are supposedly Jewish, okay, and then he never wears the. I forgot the name of the little hat. Okay, the men wear. I forgot the. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, so they never wear it in public. Yarmulke, that's right, yarmulke, right? They never wear it in public. I find it very troubling. I think it's kind of gross that they don't do it in public. You know what I mean? Because it's like they probably know that it's like I don't understand how you live with yourself, because if you're Jewish and then knowing that his base is all like white supremacist and like right anti-Semitic and everything, and then they wear it so they don't get why not? It bothers me, honestly. It kind of bothers me. I mean, they have other reason to bother, not that, you know what I mean? But it's just kind of gross, you know what I mean? They're so, everything about them, you know, is so like wrong or something. Because yeah, because guys, you know, I told you the story before, right? That my stepdad's family is Jewish, and that I went to Germany. I went to Germany there because there was a ceremony to commemorate the passing. Well, that wasn't commemorate, but his grandparents died in the Holocaust. Okay, in the concentration camps, and they're from Hamburg. So I went over there with my stepdad and my mom, and I met the Nazis, you know, because there was like, it was this event, this place called Patriotische Gesellschaft in Hamburg, Patriotic Society of Hamburg. So we met the families of people who, because the grandfather was kicked out of the society, it was this patriotic society back then, and then anyway, so we went to meet they're basically asking for forgiveness. Okay, this was like 2007, I think it was, or 2005. So anyway, so it was interesting because I'm not, you know, I'm not, I feel like in some ways I am Jewish. Okay, I feel like I had this other past life. It's not, doesn't mean, but I feel like, but it was so strange, you know, at the time, it seemed so strange, like, wow, this is crazy. Okay. And then it just, and then now I understand. Okay. So it's interesting. Okay. I understand how that happens. Okay. But what I was going to say is, anyway, is that it's real. Okay. It's just so wrong that I can't believe that. I don't know how they can live with that. It's just so wrong. And this is, I have to say this many times. So my stepdad's sister, she was there at the ceremony and she was speaking German. I didn't understand German very well at the time, so I missed what she had said, this part. So at the end, she said in German, then they translated to me, that's what I understood later. She said, why didn't you say something then? You know, because after the fact, after everybody died, you know, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry that it happened. Yeah. And now it's like, we have to say something, you know, and they don't do it. It's like, you know, to me, it's like, I just can't, okay, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Yeah. But I you know, guys, a long story. I had a life regression, and I'll tell you, one day I'll tell you the story of my life regression. Okay. Being Jewish and everything is very, very interesting. I had forgotten about it actually. But anyway, so, you know, I'm saying this, guys. One day, you know what? I'm going to do one video just about this because it's very intense. But I'm saying this, you know, and there was a message when I did my lifetime regression. There was a message in German about what I should do in this, because it was a time when I had a life crisis. And it said, you know, there's something about images. And now I'm like doing visions, and it said something about images. Very interesting. Okay. So anyway, so now we talked about difficult topics, the Holocaust, and we Jewish, and Ivanka supposedly Jewish and everything. Okay. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to talk. One day I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna do a video just on this because it's intense. I don't wanna, you know, I know we're here for news kind of things. Okay. So yeah. You know, it's funny. I said for the first time, I told you guys that I didn't have the costume on. So I put at the very beginning, I don't have a costume on, so you could see it. It's very interesting. Okay. So this is me now. Okay. So, all right. Okay. Oh, I'm the chief of staff. Imagine this is outfit for chief of staff at White House. Hey, I come with handcuffs. Yeah. I come with handcuffs to give to President Rock. I come with handcuffs to give President Ron. Woo! Yeah, I'm Rosie. I am chief of staff, President. Yeah. Hello? Putin. Yeah? Oh, President. Vladdy P on the other line. Vladdy P is calling you. So, guys, I don't know. I try to put this thing on the internet. Yeah, I have a present. Dun, dun, dun. Don't have presents. So guys, okay. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna do a video just on this because it's very intense. Okay, it's very intense. Faço lá gravações. So anyway, if it is what you say it is, I love it. I love it. So, what I wonder what Mueller has, huh? What does he have? So, okay, guys, now seriously, okay. So, I just want to say also comment. I don't know if I went to this event yesterday. It was an event. It was a performance. Yeah, performance art. Because I said before that I love this channel, having this opportunity to express myself here creatively with the outfits and accent. So I went to see this woman who does this cabaret. She's like a comedian. I think she's a comedian cabaret person. Her name is Bridget Everett. I had heard about her, okay? And so I went to see her. It was great. It was this amazing place. If you ever come to New York, it's called Joe's Pub. It's such a beautiful kind of environment, beautiful environment. So she's very funny. She's raunchy. I'm not that raunchy, I don't think I could do that. She's kind of like does a little bit of, she's kind of stripped. She's crazy. So it was very nice and inspiring because I felt like it was it's like this vibe, because sometimes to be honest, guys, I'll just share. I'm oversharing. I'm not talking, not doing things. I'm sorry. It was just sometimes I could talk too much. But anyway, so because sometimes I'm like, well, maybe can I do something like this live? Can I do a live performance? Even just to try. Because then I thought, the energy that she has is also, I have that energy a little bit, okay? But it's not like, I don't think she takes off her clothes in the middle of the stage and she's kind of like, I can't do that. I don't drink. She drinks a lot during the whole thing. So I'm not saying I have to be like her, but you know what I mean? But it's just interesting. I was like, it's kind of fun. And then because it's a musical, I was like, you know what? I have to get my songs together and record them. It doesn't have to be professional. I can do it myself. I have some understanding of audio things. So I need to write it down and everything. And then so condense together. Imagine if it is what you say it is. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that'll be fun. You know what I mean? That'll be fun. So no, but I have to write the whole show. Okay, it has to be the whole show because guys, I try to think about comedy, and I'll be honest, I'm gonna start shortly. Starting shortly. 2 more minutes of chat. I took comedy classes and all those things, but the problem is that it's not, I feel like there's a formula. I'm not good at jokes. I don't feel like I tell jokes. You know what I mean? I just have it's like props and movement, but it's not jokes. I'm not good at jokes. So I don't know. I'm not like, hey, I was in the subway and I saw somebody. Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand. I think I have a little bit of what is it called? Asperger's or something. I don't know. I don't get things sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's just why I cannot be like a comedy. But I need to write down songs. I need to write down songs for it. Yeah, I need musical. Roses Theater. So anyway, yeah. If it is what you say it is. Because the other thing, okay, I'm gonna get started. But guys, the other thing, I feel like I'm actually a drag queen in reality. I am a woman, so I don't need to put on women outfits. But I identify, this is my gender. I am a drag queen. Yeah. I just need to, accept that I can't do wigs are like a big deal. I don't know if I could. I have to get there was a time when I would do my hair, but I touch my hair. If you notice, it's a problem. But I have big, like huge hair. That'd be fun. Anyway, that's all. Now we're going to have serious conversations. So very different, right, guys? Look, my face without the glasses. It's better. It's too much, right? But this adds a whole other dimension. Look, it's kind of great, right? The glasses alone. It's great. Okay. So now let's get started, okay? Because we'll have many. Okay, so now let's get started. There's just a lot to talk. Many questions. I'm just going to go over them quickly because I want to cover all questions today. Yeah. Because guys, okay. By the way, tomorrow I have a an event with I have a friend. Okay, a friend. I can't make it tomorrow at the same time. I might do it later depending on how the news goes. But I feel like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are going to be huge days. Okay, Wednesday there's going to be the Butina thing. I think and there's going to be more sentencing of Cohen. Okay, so there's a lot. So that's why I need to cover everything because we forget. You know what I mean? Not forget, but there's more that gets covered up. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with Maria Butina. Okay, but then there's Nick Ayers, and I wrote that out in Patreon. Okay, there's 2 questions about Nick Ayers, Jared meeting with Whitaker, and then Jerry. Oh, guys, did you see? This is the best news ever. Jerry Falwell Jr. He had a thing with a pool boy. Yeah, yeah. So, guys, this guy is the Liberty University, right? Is the most evangelical of the evangelicals, right? Isn't it? Liberty University. So then then he had there was this huge article on BuzzFeed I linked, you could see it there, how he he had a pool boy, 21-year-old pool boy, and then they started a business together, which I wonder if that was as a result of blackmail, right? He started a what is it called? A hostel, a gay friendly hostel, I think in Miami somewhere. And then the article was very clever because they never mentioned this. It said something, and then notice how Jerry Falwell, he was one of the first to support Trump, and he supported Trump, and I'm sure, guys, they know, and I'm pretty sure that it's about blackmail. Okay, that this is like, guys, it's the most obvious thing. Trump and Cohen, they were blackmailing people. Same with Epstein, they know all of it. Okay, hello. That's why this is like blackmail presidency. So let's find out. Okay, and now, okay, the other thing is, I thought this is not news necessarily. Okay, but I thought this was very interesting. So the whole debacle with the Comey going in front of the House committee or whatever, there was one part of this where he said apparently that Giuliani, back in October of 2016, seemed to have information from inside the FBI that basically made him suspicious. So I want to know, okay, who, you guys have asked on and off, and I never did a reading on this, which is about is there a group in the FBI who was feeding Trump information? Even like, I don't know, apparently Comey was not supportive, but I'm like, there's just something weird there. What is it? What are these people connected to Giuliani? I want to know. Okay, so let's just see what comes up. And then this is a question that one of you asked. I think it was Marilyn. She said, and I didn't have a chance to search for this, guys. Trump re-election money donations funneled into his business. Okay, I feel like I know this was talked about in those indictments or something where, let's just look into it. Okay, even without an article, I guess, because I feel like this is true. But let's see, has money gone into the, because guys, he's re-election. I feel like it's just a cash grab. That's right, Marilyn. Yeah, I feel like, but don't you think? I think it's really, it's there, right? They take this money, they put it in his businesses, and it's just very, very weird. Okay, so let's find out. And then Sherry had a question about people with, maybe I'll start with this question. Just a quick comment, okay, on this. I'll just comment on it. She asked, people with psychic abilities seem to screw up their lives. Very nice. Thank you very much, sorry. No, but really, I understand what she's talking about, okay, which is that a lot of people have these abilities, and it's like, well, I guess it doesn't work for you, huh? There used to be, guys, remember the woman, great singer, Diane Warwick, how she had a psychic, she had a psychic line because she could not predict the demise of the business, huh? Did not work for her, huh? So anyway, so I would just say that, quickly answer this question, which is that if you are a little bit unusual, it's difficult, okay? And I think for me, I realized I was diagnosed with ADD. I think it's like you don't really fit in anywhere. So it's difficult. Oh, Cleo. So, that's it. It's just difficult if you don't fit in. It's like with everybody, okay? It's not, And I think also if you have these psychic things, what happens is it's a little bit like you're a radio, you know, the radio in the sense of like you pick up all these different, what is it called? Radio signals, I guess you can call it that. So how do you discern all these different things? Okay, so that's another thing, okay, which is that you are too attuned, almost like you kind of, I feel like I am, I'm not a, how do you explain it? I'm not an extrovert, okay? I do these things. Okay. Yeah, Teresa Caputo. Oh my God. I kind of like Teresa Caputo. I know she's supposed, I could never do these shows where it's like, I hear somebody here. Is somebody here? Did you have a grandmother named Maria? Maria, are you there? I don't think I could, you know, because I would I don't know how. I hear Maria? John, you're a little bit bald. Is that right, John? I hear you, John. Anybody, John? I feel like it would be, I don't know if I could be serious, you know what I mean? I don't think I could be serious like that. But you know, so it's just like I don't think I could do that, but it is something like interesting, yeah. So I don't think I could do that because I do think there's some of it is like, oh, did you hear? See, he said, you remember that sweater? Do you have a sweater that you hold on to in your life? Do you hold on to that sweater? Or, you know, it just seems like, right? I don't know. But anyway, I like her. I like her personality. I love her accent. How is her? I love her accent. You know, she's a great character. Okay. So it's interesting. So I was going to say, like I said, you know, it's difficult. It's difficult. I think it's just, if you're not a very traditional person, you can fit into, and I was able when I was much younger, I used to be able, I worked in the corporate, you know, you can fit into other worlds. But also I went to, you know, artists, it's interesting. I sometimes had a trouble also with my fellow artists too, because I'm very analytical, even though I'm kind of crazy. So I have my brain is divides very analytical on the one side, very left brain, but on the other side is very right brain. So it's kind of like, it's not very middle. Okay. It's either like very highly analytical. And then that's the answer. Okay. To her questions. So that's what I think, guys. I think it's like it's a little bit like, and I don't mean to be, you know, to say all these things, but for example, you know, women are burned and, you know, were burned as witches, right? It's kind of like, it's a tradition that people who are different are not accepted. Yeah, not accepted. No. So anyway, so that's it. You know, that is what it is. Because I think, guys, to the other, I feel like there's a lot of people who are living very painful lives, who are successful, but live lives of absolute despair. Just because they can fit into a world, and world accepts them more readily, it doesn't necessarily mean they're happy either. You know? So, yeah. John, is that you? I see John. John? Oh, there he is. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. What? Yeah. Miss Caputo? Huh? Oh no, it's amoroso. Forget about it. No, but I really like to, you know, and I just to finish the conversation, I've already jumped different subject, but just finish the conversation about her. I really liked her husband. You know, I thought they were such a great, I like their husband. Okay. I like the husband. Okay. What was his name? I forgot the name of that guy that was her husband. Teresa. Larry. Oh, I like Larry. I'm so sad that they broke up. You know, because I was like, oh, it's so cute. Yeah. So, but whatever. You know, it's weird. Okay. Like I said, I don't think I could do those tours. Yeah. If I did tours, it would be much more of a performance thing. You know, not like I can hear. Hello. Hello, is that you? Yeah. Your grandmother says hi. But I liked her, you know. And, you know, one thing that I think was really amazing, and I get that sometimes when I do personal readings, this is not a commercial for this, but it's sometimes like people, the impact that you can have on people, you know, the stuff their life doesn't explain or that you need them for, you know what I mean? It's kind of, this is amazing. This is like the best part. Okay. So now, let's start for reals. Here I am talking. I answered the question that's not political, but now let's go to political. Yeah. So, thanks, Landy. So, anyway, and it's a process, So no, because Wendy, I did a reading about family members. Okay, of course, but it was interesting because it was something I learned. Okay, over doing in practice, I used to just do cards, and then eventually, you know, all those things. So okay, so now let's start. Okay, now Maria Butina. So I'm gonna read here the questions I have. Okay, Maria Butina to plead guilty. How does Russia feel about it? Why did she plead guilty? What was the connection between Butina and Trump on the day that she asked the question of President? President, I have a question. Hi. What is your position about the sanctions that are bad for both countries? Sanctions are bad for both countries. President, what do you think? Huh? Do you think it's bad? Sanctions, or you plan to do sanctions? So okay, so then okay, I'll comment after when I'll finish it here. Then I'll just because like I'm on this, you know, the strip. So okay, so here we are. So all right, so then okay, then Angela, was it Angela? I think it was Angela who asked. Oh no, it was Jeannie. Jeannie asked Maria, how useful is Trump to Putin given the news about Maria Butina? Right. So let's see. Okay, what is the? I have to remove glasses, guys, because it's difficult to cover my eyes here. Okay, just 1 sec. Okay, so what's going on, Maria Butina? Okay. Okay, so then. Okay, guys, so I'll just explain, okay, what I saw. So first of all, the part where she pleads guilty, okay? So I feel like it showed, it's interesting, you know, this image of her kind of, I said before, I think one of the first readings I did about her, I felt like I could see her falling from some sort of tall apartment building, this sense of dizziness, and then this came back now, sense of dizziness, that she is isolated in prison, but at the same time, she feels like she was already risking too much. Okay, that she felt like, it's not that she felt her life was in danger, but that she was too close to the sun. There was just a sense of like too much risk, and that she didn't like, I told you before, the whole sex thing, she didn't like. Nobody, I think most women would not like. Okay, so she liked a sense of adventure, but it became too much, and it was very hard to manage. And I actually believe that she began to create emotional attachments, okay, with Americans or maybe America or something. So then in isolation, when there's nothing going on and she can't go anywhere, okay, I feel like she sort of misses the life that she had in the US more than the life that she had in Russia, probably because she was sort of treated as some sort of celebrity. But she feels like whatever it is that she does in Russia, it sounds bad. And I've said before in another reading I did about her just now, like I think the last one, right? That there's somebody who may have died who was close to her, that she just was like, it's a bad sign for me, I'm next. Or there's something where she feels like it's not going to end well if I go back there. Okay. And then it showed, okay, so then it says here, what was the connection between Butina, Trump, and the day that she asked that question that I just did, okay? that I just said the day she asked about the sanctions. It showed that her role then, they were spreading, it's like they were spreading the talking points. The idea was that there was going to be this candidate who had a different vision about Russia, who was open to a collaboration, you know, so she was there to spread the talking points. Trump was alerted. I mean, it's obvious in the video, it's rehearsed, okay, right? You could tell that it's not spontaneous, okay? So so that's that, okay? And that's that. Now, and then it shows that Russia is extremely angry, okay, if she does indeed plead guilty, because she knows that the proof, which is the money getting to the NRA, okay, and the money channels. I think she would share the information, but she, like I said, her connection to torsion and all that is she has connections to many powerful people, okay? So it's not something that, and I actually see them together, actually sleeping together. She may have been, you know, I mean, maybe this is how she was supposed, she could say no, I don't know, but I kind of see them, they had a, you know, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, sort of like a mentor, but then they slept together kind of thing, you know, Torsion, the older guy, okay, who was he had I think he was he's the head banker, central bank, very important. Imagine, guys, I'm trying to think, because now, you know, the people who work for Trump are so conspicuous. But imagine if, I forgot, like Alan Greenspan was like over, you know, working on a political campaign in another country. You know what I mean? It's kind of strange, right? I mean, it's kind of weird, you know. That's, I mean, I don't think it's just because it's a different country, but the very high level economic person connected to the government is kind of strange, you know, if you think about it. So that they're very angry, okay, because she has all the secrets. They believe that she could have been tortured or something like that, but it may become apparent that it's not like that, okay, that it is, that she may have voluntarily chosen to do that. Okay, so then the question, how useful is Trump to Putin given the news about Trump and the Marie Regina? I feel like, and then I saw this image of Putin. Obviously doesn't like Trump, but he likes the destruction that Trump can cause. So he doesn't think that Trump's gonna last, but he likes the fact that he can destroy things. So he's pushing for this, you know, whatever, the tariffs. And I think he wants to create as much damage as possible. As long as he has this guy he can truly influence, of course he can. He's gonna put, even if it's not, he can't do any precise work, Trump, right? But he can use them that way. But but anyway, so the thing about, okay, let's see, how does Lavrov see this? Damn it. Yeah, guys, I feel like I don't want to feel bad for her because, you know, she's not doing it. She was not, you know, I don't feel bad for her, whatever, but I kind of see that they want to hurt her family, you know what I mean? And because, you know, this is, oh, look. Yeah, because she's like, you know, she's done all these, she may have betrayed them, okay? But I think she's going to talk a lot about the Americans, okay? And this is more of what they want. And it might be that some information may not never become public, okay, because it's very top secret, but it connects the NRA a lot, okay? So they've indicted many people connected to the NRA, so this is it, okay? So now, okay, move to other subjects. And now that I've said everything that I can open the tab here again. So that's that. Yeah, I'm sure. You guys asking, I'm sure, where is she gonna live after this? If she does plead guilty, what's gonna happen to her? She may still spend time in prison. She may have to go to some sort of special, I feel like, honestly, I think that her packages have to be scanned, and, because I'm sure I kind of feel like I see somebody die next to her, like, you know, sending like poisons or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Okay, so but what? Yeah, guys, I kind of see her. I see her walking alongside a beach somewhere. She's gonna have plastic surgery, and she's gonna not in Florida because over there's too many Russians or whatever. But maybe California. I don't know. I see her, but she has to change her life completely, a new identity. You know, they give a new identity and stuff like that, but she has to be monitored by the government and for her whole life. I think. Okay, I think it seems almost crazy to believe that she will. You know, because it's like. But okay, let me just see it from a different perspective. What are the alternatives for her? Why is she doing this? I understand that she sees that her life is in danger over there as well. But what is she's caught between a rock and a hard place. But what is the alternative for her? Why? Okay, I'm gonna spend much more time, much longer prison sentence. I am gonna have to please people that I don't like over there. They killed my friend. Like seriously, there was somebody that, again, this idea that somebody she really cared about, she received the news that he's dead. Okay, and I don't know if it's because he's connected to her, maybe an old boyfriend, you know, somebody like I see this like romantic kid, like young guy or something. I don't know. I feel like she heard about this and it was done as a means, I think, to threaten her, but I feel like it really broke her heart. I think, okay, and it's possible, okay. So yeah, but I think she's gonna have some sort of protection, right? Like I said, you know, she can't get mail, she can't get, right? So yeah, so I feel like she just feels really betrayed in every level, okay, that she did. I mean, obviously did a lot of work for them, you know, and then that's how they, you know, that's how they repay her, right? So, and I think their interest obviously in protecting her is that she knows too much, of course, right? Okay, so, all right, so then, okay, now I think we answered this question, right, guys? So now let's go to Nick Ayers, okay? Nick Ayers. Now, Nick Ayers. Okay, so Nick Ayers, simple question, declined the chief of staff job. Why? Then second part of the question, this is my question, okay? Because I feel like he's, you know, I've done readings on him. It looks like he's, you know, he's in trouble. Anyway, but what is the source of his money? It says that he 56 million for political. It seems like a lot of money, don't you think? For political consulting? Don't you think it's kind of crazy? Like, how are you serious? Do you make that much money in political consulting? I don't think it's because, guys, even Manafort, he got like 10 million from Deripaska or something. Like, it was a lot of money then, right? Still is 10 million. But this guy, 56 million. Hello, it's a lot of money, right? It seems, even if he made like 5 million, they'd be like, wow, amazing, you know? But it'll be high, but kind of like you could almost be like, okay, but 56 million, that seems like a lot for the work that he does, right? It seems like the idea that, yeah. Oh, wow, look, I didn't notice. Wow, John is saying, especially since his assets were only 12.8 million, now it's 56 million. It seems like a lot, right? It to me, it looks like it could be, right, money laundering. But let's see. I want to close my eyes here. Yeah, wait, I'll close the eyes. So then I was gonna say, do I need cards, guys? No, I don't know that I need cards, right? For now. Let's just do it like this and then see what comes up, because this could be just, you know, I've done a lot of, guys, totally have something on him. I've done readings. Seriously, guys, just search tarotpolitics Nick Ayers. I've done many readings on him, and really, seriously. And really, it's serious, okay? So, but like I said, it always shows this dirty money, I remember. But with visions, it could be interesting to see what it comes up. Okay, so first, why did he turn down? And I have guys, the other thing I wanted to say about him before I close my eyes is that he was part of the super PAC where Rick Gates was too. Right after he won the election, they started a super PAC, and Rick Gates was there, and Rick Gates is talking to Mueller. So obviously, right? I think there's some, like, I think he's under investigation already. I could be wrong. And I remember, guys, when I saw something about Georgia, he's from Georgia, right? And Georgia, we have Brian Kemp, a great man. Brian Kemp. He won a very, a fake election. So I saw him. I remember this really well. I saw that when the stuff is going to hit Georgia, the local elections, he goes too, because it's connected to that corruption there too, on top of what he does. So let's find out. Okay, so what's going on with Nick Ayers? Nick Ayers, why did you turn Trump down? I don't want any more exposure. I am up to here with all these subpoenas. And it's like, so guys, I seriously, it shows like a pile like this of subpoenas, okay? I don't know if this is impossible to have, but it's like he opens these envelopes and he's subpoena. And he has 2 or 3 lawyers, okay? He has a lot of lawyers dealing with all these things because it's showing they want the subpoenas for all my LLCs, okay? So he's showing, I'm talking about Nick Ayers, not Trump, right? So he has all this big pile on his desk like this, okay, of subpoenas, different LLCs that he does. It's like, I don't even remember. He's okay. I open these LLCs to transfer the money. It's like opening up a new bank account. I transfer from one, I transfer to the other. And this is how I make my money work. This is how I launder the money. This is, oh yeah, so they have laundered money. So, okay. So Nick, tell me about this money. Don't you think it's a lot, 56 million? I don't understand. Tell me where this money comes from. Yeah, it's showing that this is the thing, guys. There are several. It shows that he knows how, because it's like his big skill was to be a fundraiser. He would call people up from the beginning. He was like, he called people up, I'm fundraising for this governor, that person, whatever. And so he got with some Russians, okay, because they were obviously, it was not a big deal. Like, it's not new, right? Because the Russians So then it shows that, like, yeah, great. I'm sure. Thank you so much for contributing. I'm so excited. And then they were like, well, thank you. So he would take part of the money and put into the campaigns, but pocket a lot of it too. This was a deal they had. And I feel like then he would transfer. Okay, so he would take the money, put it in, take a big chunk, transfer to something else. And they would take. Yeah, so guys, this is what I think, okay? So he would take, okay, this is a little bit like, I'm trying to think of an example. It's a little bit like a piece of cheese, okay? Imagine like a piece of cheese, like a round piece of cheese, and it's let's say 20, even less, like 10% of the slice of this whole cheese goes to the political campaign. The rest he splits between the person who wants him to launder the money and himself. Okay, so in other words, he creates it's like oh my God. He has a whole schematics or a scheme into like how to launder money. Okay, he knows how to create all the LLCs, he knows how to create the dark money organizations that are actually, oh my God, this is so scary, guys. Oh my God, that actually are not even American money. It's all Russians. It's like, it has the same name as those Coke organizations, but they're not actually. They have these fake names. Like Enterprise, I don't know which name, whatever the name is. Okay, so it's like they're masters in creating LLCs. Okay, so then he creates, like I said, the money transfers from these. Okay, how is it possible that the money is transferred and not tracked? Oh, they have these subsidiaries. Okay, so then there's these companies that have subsidiaries abroad. I don't know what is, the names, guys, but it's like then they transfer from inside. It's like a very sophisticated thing. It's like, yeah, his talent is that getting the money, transferring the money, laundering the money. So this makes sense, guys. Okay, now who has ratted him out? Because I see like what are these subpoenas about? Yeah, the subpoenas are, like I said, they are about the money. Okay, they are about all those LLCs, but what are these things connected to? What are, because they're supposed to go somewhere. Where is this money going? Where is this money from? So I see the guys, somebody had sent me this stuff on Twitter. I think this guy Greitens, Missouri, I think it's called. I forgot which state. I think it is Missouri. Eric Greitens, you know, the guy who had to leave, who resigned because of sexual abuse stuff. He got a woman who was like blackmailing him. I forgot the story. You know what I'm talking about? This guy, he's connected to the guy too. There is Pence, of course. Pence, his campaigns, he even the Indiana stuff. Oh my God. So then, oh my God, you know, guys, it's telling me here, even that, oh my God, this is so crazy. Like, it's so, you know, the situations, guys, where I feel like I need to shower. I'll be right back, take shower. It's so dirty. Because basically, this is crazy, guys. Okay, so that it shows that he has a money laundering business. The politics is an excuse for money laundering. That's it. Okay, not only, it's almost like for him, the politics is not secondary because some of the people do win, but that his big business is money laundering. And that, oh my God, guys, you know, I'm getting something. It's like a big, you know, this is a big wow for me, you know, boom. You know what it is that it's not just that the Russians wanted to influence politics. They needed to launder money. Boom. It never occurred to me before. We're always thinking that, oh, you know, because they want to influence. Yes, they want to influence the elections. But the biggest thing was to launder the money. And the politics was a way to do it. Oh, that's what I realized. Oh, interesting. Oh, is it true? Oh, is that right? Right? It's like now I'm like, whoa, got it. I understood. Because, you know, before I thought, oh, it's because they want to influence the election. No, they need to launder the money. Oh, but guys, it's so funny. As GR is saying, you've been saying this forever, but I'm like, oh, now I understand. Oh, now I understand it. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Really, I'm just like, just realized it now. You know what I mean? I feel like the money was money because the part of the money laundering is a very long game, like a long tail. So, you know, obviously it starts with the illegal means that the money was procured, meaning probably a lot of times they steal from their own governments and everything. And then it goes down, it trickles down. It has to be made, you know, their own country has to look like a legitimate business. And then it has to be transferred from this into, right? So it's just like, oh, so this is that it wasn't even because obviously if you're going to put in money, think about it. How are you going to transfer a lot of money to the US without suspicion, right? It's probably pretty hard, I would think. Oh, you can try to start companies, but they're going to be scrutinized if it's a public company, even if it's a private company. So with politics, because think about it, guys, if with politics, you have all of the, what's it called? The dark money, right? You have the nonprofits. It has to be a nonprofit. That's right, isn't it? The whole thing with dark money, I think if it's a private company, I don't think you have the same, you can't be so right? So, Christmas, huh? Yeah. Wow, guys. Amazing, huh? And okay, so why, okay, then I'm gonna ask Nick. Okay, Nick, why you scored it with all the money laundering? Why do you have to be in politics? Wouldn't that be, right? It's like if you made all this money, we've made all this money, and he was so powerful. Why did it have to be public? He could just be like the Kochs or something, right? It's strange. Yeah. Sally's asking, wonder if Trump used laundered money to pay off. Of course, I've said this before, Sally, it's obvious. All this money is laundered. It's all the Russian money goes to him. He doesn't have any money of his own. You know what I mean? So okay. So this is a question I have about Nick. So, okay, Nick, you made all this money laundering money and win these political campaigns. Did you get too close to the sun? I mean, why didn't you just kind of stay behind the scenes? Okay, what is the point? What is this here? Why couldn't you just kind of retired or whatever? Because everything is intertwined. We were making so much money. Oh my God, guys, this is it. Whoa. This is crazy. You know, I see him and some people with him. You know, these movies when you see those drug laundry, what is it called? Drug money. They have the county money machines or whatever. This is it. Like, it's amazing. It's like he has all these, like, it's like they're celebrating like drug dealers, okay? Like kind of like this huge money law, like cash, cash, cash. So they don't even know how to count the money. So this is why if he gets away from politics, people are not going to go to him anymore because they need the facade of the politics in order to, you can't do it separately. You know what I mean? You have to be like, oh, I'm a fundraiser. Wow. It's even, guys, I can't even imagine. So, okay, what about him and what about him and Pence? What's the connection? Hmm? Mm-hmm. So, okay, so what about the, okay, what is the connection here between him and Pence? What is there more behind Pence? Yeah, it's because I don't necessarily get the sense, guys, that Pence is about money. I think he has other, yeah, he has there's several other accounts. It's like he thinks of it as a security blanket, like a money for security or something. Okay, there's my foreign accounts. And I see him, guys, I said before, I see this guy, Nick, having some drug issues, like maybe cocaine. And I think President Pence, I'm sorry, VP might also do drugs, okay, with him or something. Like he's a link to the lifestyle or something. I see them kind of like and I don't know, guys, if this is me, me like being, kind of connecting one, or I don't know. I don't want to mix, but I kind of see them in a Turkish bath, take a shower like that, a little shard, celebrating dollars, and you know what I mean? Kind of crazy. So, but it's yeah. So he's a banker basically. This is why he doesn't want to be like. He thinks of like the job. Why? Okay. Why is he in the White House? This is the other thing. Why is like, given how much money he has, why is in the White House? I want to know. Why did he accept this job with Pence? Because they need to run all the campaigns. That's right. They're flush. They have so much cash. They need to get with it. They sort of like it's a connection between. How do you transfer the money? Oh my God, now I'm getting Tom Barrack. Tom Barrack is a big guy. And I think he is a big money launderer transfer, okay? And oh my God, guys, today's big revelation. Like I never thought, but it's like, it's telling me that Tom Barrack is a big money launderer too. Like he has this like financial company or whatever, but the reality is that it's mostly about transferring. Oh my God, it's crazy, guys. Oh my God. It's like a financial scheme, basically. This is why they said yes. They not just bought it, they gave money to the campaigns, but they all got a big cut on top because they were using the financial campaigns to launder money, and therefore they would get the cut. As any money launderer, no matter what area, and if you're in government or whatever, you would still get a big cut. The same thing here. Wow. Yeah, but yeah, drug test. But I think there's other, other I don't know, guys. It's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, like taxes, like making sure that the money is legit should be the first test, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mueller has that. Does Mueller have evidence and all the money laundering? Yeah, he does. Tom Barrack is talking to them. He has the guy Nader knows about it. This is a scheme that has been going on for a while. Yeah, it's all connected. Okay, so yeah, I think so. Okay, so So what are they? Tell me about the subpoenas that he received. What is this? What are the investigations about? What is this investigation about? Money, the Russian money laundering going to the U.S. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. So yeah, guys, it's a big scheme. Okay. So it's he's not the only one, but he is a particularly successful one. And this is why, guys, oh my God, I feel like something, yeah, I was hit by lightning today. Okay. I didn't see the whole thing before. I didn't see it like today. It was like, wow, big spark. I got it finally. That the reason, because why is this guy going to Greitens? Why are these people going to this random? It seems random to me. Like, why do you care about Missouri or whatever these places are? Because it's a little, guys, you know what it is? It's a little bit like, for example, if you're a venture investor, you need to invest in all the companies that are coming up. You need a place to put your money. This is it. They put to them, and putting money to these politicians was a way to cleanse their money. The politics was just the excuse. And so it was a two whammy, whereas a double whammy, they call it, right? You get to influence the elections and you get to launder the money. Perfect. Okay, this explains. I'm like, wow. Oh, 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 amazing. Understand. So, okay. Wow, and I'm still kind of like, whoa, this, okay, now let's move on. I have many questions. This is why, guys, visions, like, we'll never find that out. Never find that out. Never find that out, right? Without visions. Because it's so specific. Okay. Now, guys, so Friday, Jared met with Whitaker. What did they talk about? What did Jared? What was the purpose? Because guys, wherever Jared goes, crimes. He's basically he's addicted to crimes. So if he's anywhere, he's like, I smell crime. I smell crime. He's smelling a crime. He's like, I need to commit crime. I need to commit crime. So yeah, he met. No, Andy, seriously, Friday he met with Whitaker. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Hello. What's going on? So I need to know. Okay, so what was Jared Kushner doing with Whitaker? What did he want? So guys, I'm going to, okay, so, but John Voight is a right winger. Okay, so it's not, okay, so anyway, so let's look at Jared. I'm closing the tab. So okay, so Jared. Okay, so because I could see here, guys, I'm gonna start talking. It's kind of gross. He's like, he's there, he's sweating. He goes in. I think he goes into his office, Department of Justice, and he goes and he's sweating cold, kind of feel. Jared. Okay, so he's like, hi. What's his name? What is the Whitaker? What's his first name? I don't even know his first name. Oh, hi, Whitaker. I am Jared. I'm very special. I am. I'm here because, as you know, they are prosecuting me and my family. Yeah, it's so wrong. I know. I'm sure you understand what your job is. The reason why you have that job, even, right, is to make sure I'm okay, because President Trump gets kind of mad if you treat me badly. You know what I'm saying? So tell me, okay, so he's like, so guys, this is interesting. Okay, so now it's kind of crazy. Okay, oh my God, it's so crazy. I don't know. Today is crazy day. Oh my God. So okay, let me just like so strange. Okay, so I see him sitting. It's like they're sitting at a desk. Like, obviously, I think it's Whitaker's office. Okay, he sits there, and it's crazy. He should not go. I don't know if it's going to his office, but that's what it's showing. It looks like this old mahogany desks or something, like very, right. It looks like a powerful desk, and then he has a big envelope, not a fat envelope, like a small envelope that has a lot of pages in it. I feel like it's the kind of, it probably has 5 or 8 pages. Okay, so he sits in front of the table and pushes the envelope towards him. Kind of like, oh, here's something. And at first, I thought the envelope was so thick it was cash. And I think it's some sort of promise or reward. And then at the same time, it's what he wants. It's what Jared wants. Okay, so he's not telling him by voice. Okay, I don't know why, but he's not speaking. He's just saying, "Oh, here, this is what President Trump wants." So it's the list of the things that he wants from him. Okay, Okay, what is it? The names of the people he wants information. He wants information. Wow. He's not even saying that. He's like, I want you to stop this. It's like he wants the people that he wants information about from these investigations. And I think he offered him a lot of money or some sort of company on his name or something like that. Okay, it's kind of like, but it's nothing. It's like, oh, this is what I'm offering. It was just very, there's just something there. Okay, so it sounds crazy because I feel like, how could he take this? But I see that he's sweating. He knows he's doing something very dangerous. But then I see MBS guys behind Kushner, like not physically behind him, but kind of like he needs to do that for MBS, for himself, his brother, his family. So he's just asking, guys, it's so strange. For Jared just shows up. He's like, I want this. most people, like, if you don't have power, you just like, you don't think of like, I'm gonna go ask someone to give me something, right? But that's Jared. That's what he wants. I want this, and I want that. And because this is the law of compromise, guys. Because he's compromised, Whitaker is compromised. Then he feels like, oh, Whitaker is compromised. That's the only reason why he's there is to do what we want. So he better do it. So, but I feel what is most interesting, guys, is that I see Whitaker. He's like this. He's kind of frozen. Okay, when he got this, he reads this thing in front of Jared. They don't exchange words about this, like specifics. But he's like, okay. And I feel like he actually goes to Mueller. I don't know. I have a sense. Okay, let me just ask again. But that and I don't know that he's doing this out of the goodness of his heart. It's because he knows that he's being watched. Okay, so this is kind of okay. So, oh, here's gift. Oh, here, what the good? I have for you. Here, do this. Do this. This is what I'm doing. No. So okay, so here, put special glasses, magical glasses. Okay, so Whitaker. So what are you gonna do, Whitaker, with this? Yeah, I'll, this sounds, don't, I always say, guys, listen to me, whatever, but take everything with a grain of salt. But it's showing that he's looking at it and he's like, I can't take this money. I can't take this. He wants it, whatever it is that he offered him. But he's like, it's obvious. It's too dangerous. And it's kind of like, the feeling I get here is a little bit like a person who's offered a huge cake and is diabetic. There's something like he knows that if he eats that, it's a person who's addicted to drugs and is offered a huge thing of heroin or something like that, and he knows if he accepts it, he knows, it's almost like he knows that it's not me. I understand here that Jared knows that that's something he would like, whatever it is that he offered him, but this guy knows that this is a trap, that Jared is going down, and that if he accepts it, then you know what I mean. So he just has to go to Mueller because I feel like he, it is what it is. Okay, he might be able to save himself. I don't know. So this is what I see. Okay, it's crazy, right, guys? It's kind of crazy. So wow, yeah. So yeah, but it is weird, guys. Okay. No, but I don't know, but you know what you mean. Marilyn saying that diabetics can eat cake. I know, I know what you mean, but I'm just trying to think of an example of like everything like a huge cake or something, like something where it's like you're very, very serious. So it's just like, I just, because I said, guys, um, yeah, I don't know. I just really feel like it's not even, yeah, I see the desperation of Jared. Okay. He's sweating cold. Like I said, he knows there's something really dangerous here. Okay. For him, but he's like, I need this information. I mean, he's like, he's playing a dangerous game from the beginning. Okay. Jared, right? But that's what it looks like. It's crazy. I mean, it sounds crazy, okay, but I almost like don't even believe this stuff. But it's real, right? It seems like a lot of stuff is real. So yeah. So anyway, so now let's move. Okay, so you know what? Since we're at this you guys are talking about Joan Voight. Let me find out what's going to happen to this position. Okay, the position of chief of staff. What's going to happen? Right? I don't even know. Does he even need it as chief of staff? I guess he doesn't do. Okay, so what's going to happen to the chief of staff position? Did you see, guys? No Republican wants it. No prominent Republican wants this job. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty obvious why, because they don't want to be babysitters or whatever. But and also have to navigate through tantrums or whatever, right? Nobody wants that. And also, like, imagine the legal bills, the crazy legal bills. Okay, so what about, okay, tell me what's going on with the search force chief of staff. So it's showing, guys. Interesting. The first image, obviously, I get is John Kelly, and he's sitting somewhere. He's like eating like a big sandwich or something, like kind of like eating very messily. And it's interesting because he's like kind of like ha ha ha, I wonder, And then it shows that he is suggesting people like he wanted. What's the name of the blonde woman? I forgot her. Kristen Nielsen or whatever. And like he's people who used to work for him, and he doesn't want it, doesn't like it, and the woman would not want to work for him either. For Trump in that position, but it shows that even though traditionally this job had prestige, he wants a maid. Okay, he wants somebody who's never going to contradict him, who's going to just do what he's told. And I think the Republicans know that this is somehow, guys. I see here an image of Trump as if he was like made out of cardboard, and it flops, meaning it collapses. So it's collapsing. We don't even know. It's showing here that Republicans know a lot more than we do, obviously, about how much the collapse that the White House is under. Okay, we don't understand. Like there's more, and the guy, he's breaking stuff left and right. And it's just basically like a babysitter job, and you're going to throw your career in the garbage, because it's like the people that would want that type of job, who are ambitious and feel like that would be a step up, they don't want to burn themselves like that. Okay, they're not going to have ridiculous. Yeah, no. Basically, he knows that they're going to have ridiculous legal bills. Okay, so yeah, but Rona Graff already talked to Mueller. Rona Graff, like she's a secretary, like she can't, it has to be a political person, because you're going to have to deal with all the political. It's like how it's the connection between the Congress and Trump, right? It's a big deal, but nobody wants it. Okay, and even he's like thinking of younger people, like in the White House. It shows again another woman, I think Mercedes. I forgot. There's a younger woman there who's like a press person, because it's just like it has to be somebody who is not dominant, you know what I mean, who is gonna do whatever he wants. And it's like, and he even reached out to what's her name, the woman, the pretty woman who works now at Fox. She doesn't want it because she makes $1 million. Of course she doesn't want it. Nobody wants it. So it's just that he wants, it's so interesting, guys. I see here that he has this weird relationship with the women being creatures of comfort. So the more stressed he is in a weird way, the more he wants pretty women, younger women or whatever around him. Because I see all this super young, it seems weird, but he wants, because they are never going to challenge him. Okay, he's like, his ego needs to be, it's so weird, but that's what okay, so he's gonna, I still see a young guy, kind of like a skinny guy, okay, I don't know, but it just seems like the whole thing is gonna collapse, okay? The whole thing seems like it's bound to collapse, because it really is, yeah, it actually makes sense. That's right, Whitaker. It just seems like the whole thing could collapse. And they are all worried, even Whitaker, right? Especially Whitaker, that he likes, how combative Whitaker can be, but they're all worried about saving their skins. Nobody can focus on the job, okay? So this is it, guys. I just feel like it's so, it takes a while because people don't want it. And by the time the whole thing starts, it kind of is off to a bad start. I feel like it gets to a point where somebody's nominated and they take, maybe they start the job, but it kind of falls apart and the whole thing just burns out. I could be wrong, guys. The date stuff, some people are saying they think that Trump's going, I don't think he's going to stay to 2020. It's burning down, really. So, okay. So now, okay, let's move on because there's more. I want to cover all the questions, okay? I need to go faster, okay? So, okay, now, let's go to the Comey. I'm going to leave the funniest to the last, which is the Jerry Falwell, but, okay, so what about this assertion of Comey that in October 2016, he felt that Giuliani had some connection to agents in the FBI. He knew inside information about the FBI that seemed like he knew too much. How did he know that? So does Comey know? And I think, so what happened is that, so this came out, and I don't know if you're familiar with this organization called CREW, which is headed by this guy, Norm Eisen, and he's they sued the government for many, it's a very good organization. Okay. So then they were going to sue to find out, they put on a FOIA request to find out but I think essentially what's behind it is this idea that there is some sort of corruption, big corruption in the New York office connected to Giuliani and Trump. So what is this? What is the connection Giuliani have with these eight? Who are these people and what have they done? Yeah, it's weird because it shows that there are several people there, okay, older people, and there's some sort of internal, and I don't, how to explain it? There's some sort of internal infighting within the FBI, okay, that is like I don't understand exactly who. It's almost, I feel like their leadership in the FBI changed, and I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's just some other, okay, something unrelated to Trump. However, they sided with this thing because they wanted, yeah, there's a sense that the reason why they went in with this Trump thing is that they didn't like the person who was going to go with Hillary, and they're just more conservative, and there is some sort of corruption thing there. What is it? It's a internal political thing. Okay, it's a block of people who don't like the changes that were made into the FBI, and I think they are from before Mueller. Okay, and I feel like and now they don't want to talk about it. Okay, I think some of them are still there, and they don't want to talk about it because they know it's very dangerous. Okay, and some of them were. It's very complicated. Okay, so. But why did they hate Hillary? What was the thing with Hillary here? What is it, the Democrats? Yeah, and they had this thing of like, I know here from New York, Giuliani always had this thing where he was very, anti-crime or whatever. The city really did change a lot after he went into office. So they liked this like hard on crime kind of thing, okay, where it became pretty like hardcore. They took some liberty, it was just like a sense of like the image and how they were able to do things, and they wanted to go back to it. Okay, so they didn't want to. So this is the loyalty. Okay, they kind of have this. They just had a way of how they thought about how the FBI should be run or should work, and they felt that if Hillary would become the president, and they're like, and it's showing here, guys, they hated the whole thing with like police brutality, because it's something that has to be discussed, but they don't want to talk about it. They were not, so it's just kind of like they liked the image of the tough guy thing, okay, and they wanted some liberties in terms of like those kinds of things, okay. So, all right, so then, okay, so this is it. Now, I'm getting a little bit tired, guys. Let me make sure I finish before 9, okay? But let me now we'll change the subject a little bit. So, okay, so then I want to talk about Jerry Falwell Jr. Yeah, the last subject of the night, huh? Mm-hmm. Woo, baby, whoa, woo. So Jerry Falwell of Liberty University had a boy. I am Jerry Falwell of Liberty University. I had a pool boy. I had a pool boy. He blackmailed me. He blackmailed me. We started a business. We had a hostile business. He blackmailed me. We had a business together. I can't be gay, but I pick on gay people. Like, this is this is so disgusting to me, these people, guys. I really hate the people who are, I don't want to. It's so disgusting to me. I don't know. I just don't get it. I understand that they grew up in these environments. They're conservative. I'm just like, to me, it's just so gross. Okay, and in a way, I see the guy, and actually, I'm feeling this guy. The pool boy, that he's kind of like, ha ha ha. He's laughing at him, but I feel like it's a good. He's almost like he feels like he's doing a favor to the world by exposing his. It's true, because it's like, I'm sorry, this is so wrong. So the wife knew about it. This, oh, hello, we need to help pool boy. He's so nice. Look at him, a nice chest, huh? Mm-hmm. It's just so gross. Okay, so there he is with the pool boy. Okay, now I want to know: did Trump blackmail him? Okay, so what's the deal here? Tell me about Jerry. Jerry fala, Junior. Jerry fala, baby, woo. So, okay, so. Oh my God, guys, this is kind of crazy. Not suitable for work. But I'll just say, guys, I know, I don't, I don't like gossip or these kinds of things. But he like parties, huh? I see him in like this big, huge hotel room with lots of men, kind of having fun with each other, huh? Whew. Kind of lots like some sort of orgy, okay, situation here. I'll just say it. That's what it looks like to me. They all wear towel, remove towel, no towel now, we together. Oof, baby. So there he is. Yeah. So then some people in this place are like, wait, wasn't that guy? Oh, right. Oh my God. Can you believe it? I think they kind of know who he is, and he's still there. He's like, whatever. He's like, he acts as guy like I'm part of a dynasty. Like they all think, okay, guys, this is crazy. They all think they are like a royalty of something. So he's like, no, I'm a prince. Yeah, I'm a prince of evangelical culture. Yeah, and it's like, to him, okay, guys, this is so disgusting. It honestly makes my stomach churn, because it's kind of like it's so gross. He thinks that he is he's like a prince, but to him, being anti-gay people is a business. It makes me so sick, but it's a business. That's how he makes his money. Okay, it's disgusting to me. Prejudice and all that. It really is. It really is what it is, guys. Okay, so it's kind of like, to him, this is what, and honestly, it's not even the hypocrisy is the hypocrisy alone is disgusting, bad alone. But the idea, this is how he sees his whatever, and I remember, guys, there was one big reading that I did, one of the first readings I did on the evangelicals, that showed this, and it was just cards that said the reason why they liked it is because it was their business. And that's what he says. It's like, prejudice is my business. Okay. Oh, they still have the tag. It's funny. Sorry. So it's just, see, it's kind of like, it's so disgusting to me that these people, he's like, well, I do this, so what? But it's a business, people love to hate others or whatever. So I'm just, that he's doing this, and that he's harming communities, and he's harming, I just can't, I find it so, to me, it's just like, I just can't, it's so disgusting to me. And I said, there's orgy. There he is, okay? And I feel like he travels to these places with the excuse to, like, oh, he has a conference, and he knows there's these like traveling orgies. I don't know what it is, guys. He knows this. I don't want to look into it, TMI, but it's just like, it is what it is. Okay, so then the question: does Trump know? What does Trump know? Oh my God, guys, who's here? Roger Stone. Oh my God, Roger Stone. There he is. Roger Stone. He hears this. Roger Stone knows all about the dirt on everybody. So he knows, and he knows about it. He's always known about it. And then he tells Trump, and then Trump, there's some guys, it shows that there's this guy, but there's others. Okay. There's other people who have tried to or have blackmailed him, because it shows that the business itself is the result of blackmail. Like it was a way for him to transfer the money to this guy, and for them to be bound together. But this is right. So, and it says, I see this guy here. I kind of like him, I don't know. I haven't never seen a picture of him, but that this guy, the kid, he's like, I'm doing a service for the gay community. I'm exposed. It's true. Like he's exposing the truth about these people who are you know what I mean? I just find it so, I don't know, it just really bothers me. It makes me so angry, you know what I mean? So this is it. So what happens? This is going to be exposed. What happens? They're trying to cover it up. Not just him, the follower, but all kinds of evangelicals, guys. And this is like so gross. It shows me that they have these meetings. Okay, now I'm not talking about the gay stuff. Talk about just the evangelicals now. That they're the top ones are friends with each other. They have these connections or whatever, and they're like, well, you know, we have to keep it because the business to them. This is what I think is like really scary to me. It's a business to them. It's like, you know, just like, for example, the Kochs, they do all of this because of the oil. Okay, so they want deregulation because they want their business to do better. The same way they are anti-gay because it's, you know, it generates the hatred and everything, and then it's a business. Like, this is like, to me, it's just like, I just can't, I don't even understand, like, how could you do so many harmful things to people, you know, and then have, and it's like, I mean, that doesn't have to be gay himself, you know, but it makes it even worse that he's actually gay, and that, but to them, like I said, it's the money. It's like, if they like, you would never have, oh, this is why you would never have to pay taxes. This is the thing for them. Okay, it's the money. Okay, is there a way, I'm going to ask this question. Is there a way that this tax for, I just so wrong, I'm sorry. Is there a way that these people could start paying some taxes? This whole bullshit is going to end? Oh, guys, again, this comeback. Oh my God, I've said before, remember? This is what I said before, that there was a one of the readings that the Russians were laundering money through evangelicals. That's it. Show me again that the evangelicals are again, oh my God, it's so much. Guys, I have to take a shower after this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because it shows that the same thing here, it's a business, right? So the fact that you're a nonprofit, they can have this the lack of scrutiny. And this is why they make the money not just out of, you know, the church activities, but as money launderers, okay? This is it. And this is, guys, God willing, okay? This is going to be exposed, okay? Their business is not just, it's a money laundering for reals. Okay, so this is it. Okay, I hope, God, please, that this is going to be exposed to the point where it has to come out, okay? Just so that the financial schemes, not even the gay stuff, the finance, that's what I want. I just can't. Oh my God, just less than, exactly, John Sheets. Yeah, this is why, guys, oh my God, today was a big revelation. Yeah, revelation today, right? The whole thing about the money laundering, how I was like, I didn't understand, but now I get it. I get it. The money laundering is everything to them. This is why they want it, because they're making so much money off of it. God. So, okay, so is there a chance that these people are going to lose their tax-free exempt status? I think they're going to create another category that is just going to be religious thing. Okay. They're going to have more scrutiny, okay, but I feel like I said, there's money going to the several prominent evangelicals are getting this money, and I think, guys, is Huckabee the data? Because I see him again and again, Huckabee Sanders, but I think he may have some sort of evangelical church thing, doesn't he? I think he's a pastor, or he was. There's something here, I think, also. Okay. Oh my God, guys, I'm gonna get ready to go. Okay, it's almost 9. I want to end at 9. But today was crazy. Today was crazy, right? It was like, oh my God, I'm like, have to process everything. Wow. Just like kind of processing everything. So anyway, guys, so like I said, I should go soon. Okay, but in a couple minutes. So goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. But it's just like, I'm getting everything now. It's making sense. Kind of. You know, everything is making sense. It's all about money laundering. This is it. And this is why, you know, guys, think about it. They don't want regulation. They don't want the IRS. This is it. It's because the whole thing is people want money laundering. That everybody makes money off of it like that. Unbelievable. I don't know. But thank you, guys. Thank you for, I'm just like, whoa. Thank you for, you know, no, you know, the same thing. I think You made my life complete. Yeah. Oh my god, it's like unbelievable. Oh my. What hearings? Is there hearings tomorrow? Really? I don't know. Wendy's asking there. So Manafort. Oh my god. You know what? Oh, that's right. It was supposed to be Wednesday. It's going to be tomorrow. But like I said, I have an event. I have a thing early on. If I'll let you know. Okay. If I can't, if it's a huge thing, then I'll do a live stream much later. But we'll see. Okay. So those are nice talking to you today, huh? Next time I'll not have so much custom. But too much TMI. All right. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Huh? See you later. See you later.